Hello, welcome back to Foos Entertainment. This time for my review of what I consider to be one of my top 3 favorite Friday the 13th movies. This actually might literally be my favorite Friday the 13th film. It's hard to say, really. I know that in the past I've said this is my favorite Friday the 13th film, but really I don't know. It's kind of hard on this one. There's lots of good ones. Lots of bad ones too. But this one's definitely a good one, and that is 1986's Friday the 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. Now, the actual title of this movie is not Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. It's actually Jason Lives, Friday the 13th Part 6. But this list was cooler, calling it this. And this is the poster artwork for the movie. And in my opinion, there's only one poster artwork that's better than this one, and that's Part 7's poster. But this right here, to me, is one of my favorite posters out of the entire poster art for each film. This is probably one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite. Like I said, I do like the uniqueness of 7, which I will be reviewing after this, obviously. But yeah, that artwork's awesome. Now, there is no flip side artwork. What you have is just a picture of zombie Jason on the inside here, as you can see. But that's okay. There was no alternate posters for this movie. This was the poster, the only poster you have in existence for Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. And I think it's brilliant. Alright. Again, this is the first time the film has been, since the original DVD release in the very early 2000s, this is the first time the film has been presented in 1.85 widescreen. It's always been modified to a 1.78 widescreen in every other release. This is the second time that this movie has been available with a 5.1 DTS HDMA sound presentation. But this is the truest form. And also do have the original ultra stereo sound presentation in here in the form of a DTS HDMA 2.0 sound presentation. So you have the original stereo surround presentation from 86, and you have a new 5.1 presentation. Both sound real good. And definitely is authentic to the original sound. Either way around you're watching the movie. This is the first official Friday the 13th film. The first official Friday the 13th film that had stereo and stereo surround capabilities in theaters. The first 5 films were all mono. So expect a lot more out of the speakers on this one than the last 5. Of course, I probably already talked about that in the last time I reviewed this movie, but we're not reviewing the movie, we're just reviewing the new version on this disc. And watching the film theatrically, what that's like. Watching the film theatrically, I am very, very, very happy with this film. I've always wondered what it felt like to watch this film on the big screen at the movie cinema. And I gotta tell you, it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint at all. I feel all the nostalgia from all of these movies. It's like being born 20 years earlier than I actually was. Not really 20. I say about 13 years earlier than I was born. And going to movie theaters and watching these movies on the big screen. And it's really nostalgic to actually be able to watch these films on the big screen and get that theatrical experience that, I would have had if I was, literally 13 years older than I am. Because I would have been old enough to do that. But I could definitely say that I really enjoyed this one on the big screen. The theatrical value of this film is very, very good. This is probably one of the most rewatchable Friday the 13th films is Part 6. And again, original screen format of the movie that is supposed to be seen in 1.85, not 1.78. Warner Brothers thinks. The original sound is not fucked with during the remix. It is not 2K scan or 4K scan, but it has been remastered from its original film, negative. It just doesn't have a 2K scan or a 4K scan. It's just remastered with color correction, but it definitely looks like the original movie, and that is what I wanted out of this. And yeah, I say this movie right here, being the way that it is, and Friday the 13th Part 3, having a new 3D version and the 4K scans they did for the first 4 movies, and just the fact that they have decided to keep the authenticness of what these films are supposed to look like, instead of fucking with these movies to make them look like something else, is really why I think this is the best release for these films, is in this deluxe edition box set. Which I will be showing off when I do the last review, which will be after the movie I'm watching right now, which is Part 8. But I could definitely say, yeah, this is worth it. You have my word. Getting this new box set is worth it. If you have the ability to really take the technologies that are required for this box set to shine, yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you don't, then maybe not. But for someone like me, yeah, and there's lots of people out there like me, it's definitely worth it. This is the box set you Friday the 13th fans as well as I have been wanting for years and years and years. And I'll see you guys next time for my review of Part 7. Until then.